Please come to the next chapter. Inspection, search, seizure and arrest. Inspection, search, seizure and arrest. Sir, where does the chapter ka linking come? The chapter ka linking comes from the chapter of assessment only. When the officer did the scrutiny, if he has a doubt, he will go ahead and find out what is your liability, etc. and he'll inform you. You pay the liability, chapter close. You give an explanation. He likes the explanation, chapter close. He does not like the explanation, then officer can do, first of all, audit, then he can do special audit and gather evidences. Or officer can do inspection, search, seizure, and when he does inspection, search, seizure, he can gather additional evidences and use that and go ahead and pass a demand order. Are we clear, everyone? And here we are in the chapter of inspection, search and seizure. Please come to inspection, search, seizure. Everyone, again, this chapter is also a C-graded chapter from exam point of view. 4 mark is something which I expect maximum out of this chapter. Everyone over here now, listen. In this chapter, we have section number 67, we have section number 68, we have section number 69, we have section number 70, 71 and section number 72. You know what? Last exam they went ahead and asked section number 72. Here corner. People used to just ignore it. But they'll ask section number 72. So you can't leave anything and go. That's why I always say at least read and go. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now. Everyone over here. Section number 67 goes ahead and talks about inspection. Section number 67 goes ahead and says, if the proper officer greater than equal to joint commissioner. Can you tell me who can order inspection? Proper officer greater than equal to joint commissioner. Remember, who can order inspection? Proper officer greater than equal to joint commissioner. If he has reason to believe, sir, what are the reason he can order inspection? Remember this, that taxable person has suppressed transaction relating to supply or stock. You are not showing your supply ka transaction. If you don't show, means your tax you are paying less. Or claims ITC in excess of the entitlement. If you are taking more ITC, means again your output tax liability will come down. Or you are indulging in contravention of the act or rules, then the taxable person ka business premises ka inspection can be done. Inspection means they will casually come. Okay, sir, what do you do? What are you doing? Etc. Like that, one casually they will come, meet you, drink tea and go back. That's all. Can we go ahead, everyone? Inspection. Casually they will come, inspect and go back. Now listen. So sir, what they are going ahead and telling, a proper officer greater than equal to joint commissioner has reason to believe that taxable person has done what? Suppressed transaction relating to supply or stock, or claims ITC in excess of the entitlement, or you have indulged in contravention of the act or rules, then Baba, why are you doing this? To evade tax. Or the transporter, owner, operator of warehouse or godown or any other place is keeping which goods? Tax unpaid goods, or have kept wrong accounts to evade the tax. Then proper officer will go ahead and do what? He will tell, hey subordinate, you come here. He will authorize in INS 01 any of the officer to go and inspect the place of business of the taxable person or transporter, owner, operator of warehouse or go down or any other place. They will come and do the inspection. What point can they ask in the exam with this? They can ask you, Baba, C-graded chapter ka C-graded question. Sir, who can order inspection? What are the reason inspection can be ordered? This point you can remember. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, officer came to a premises, did the inspection, went back. He will tell the officer, sir, Ramesh ka premises mein to something fishy is there. I went and asked him, what is there in the almirah? He told, I don't know. He did not tell me, sir, there's something wrong in the premises. Now what will happen? No, when he goes and tells this to the joint commissioner, now joint commissioner will go to the commissioner and say, sir, there's something fishy. We should do the search and seizure. And now, listen, pursuant to inspection, they will start your search and seizure. It says pursuant to inspection or otherwise, if the proper officer, people here, if the proper officer greater than equal to joint commissioner has reason to believe that, sir, this officer went and told him, that, sir, there's something fishy. So if he believes that, sir, there are some goods which are liable to be confiscated, means there are some goods on which Ramesh would not have paid the tax and those are liable to be confiscated, what they will do? No, they will make one search team. They'll make one search team, and now the search team will come to a premises, do the search, and they will find out the goods which are liable for confiscation. They will find out DBT, documents, books and things, DBT, which are secreted at any place, then relevant for the proceeding, then they will go ahead and find out. Basically what they will do, no, they will come to a premises, they will find out all the goods on which tax is not paid, documents, books and things. What will they do with the documents? What will they do with the books? What will they do with things? Things means what? iPad. They found my iPad, they found my hard disk. If these things are secreted at any place, if these things are secreted at any place, then they will come and do the search and seizure, find out all these things, take along with them. Why? Because this they are going to use it to go ahead and pass an order against me. This they will use as evidence. And hence they are going ahead and telling, if proper officer has reason to believe that goods are liable to be confiscated, documents, books and things are secreted in any place which are relevant for proceeding, then proper officer will authorize another officer. Proper officer or the authorized officer will make an order of seizure. You know what? They came to my premises. They found goods on which tax is not paid. These are liable to be confiscated, sir. Secondly, documents, books and things. Documents, books and things they found. These document, books and things which they found, they are telling this we will use as evidence. So what they will know? What they will do? All these documents, books, things and goods, they will take along with themselves. So they will pass an order of seizure in GST INS 02 and take the goods along with them. Sir, supposingly, if it is not practicable to seize, for an example, one godown is full, sir, of goods, how will they take and go? So they will seal the premises and go. They are telling they will issue an order not to remove or deal with the goods except with the permission, and for that they will issue an order which is order of prohibition. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, always remember one thing. Whenever they are coming for search and seizure, remember, this can be asked in the exam. What are the principles or requirements during search operation? Whenever the officers come for your search operation, what are the basic requirements? Number one, there should be a valid search warrant. One lady officer should be accompanying. Supposing they came for the search and women in the home started crying. So there should be a lady officer to take care. Then, before starting, you should disclose identity. Basically, I'm telling women in the home started crying or women in the home got to take care, because men officers cannot go ahead and take care. So here, the lady officer should be there. Okay? One valid search warrant should be there. Lady officer should be there. Before starting the audit, you should disclose your ID card. Search warrant should be executed. Means search warrant should be signed by the person whose premises you are going to search. No, that person should sign. And search should be in the presence of at least 2 independent witnesses. Can we go ahead, everyone? Next. A panchnama or mahazar of the proceeding signed by the witness. Ditto means independent witness or the person in charge or the owner. Means after the search is over, whatever goods they are taking and going, no, for that they should prepare one panchnama. Panchnama or mahazar means nothing. How did we do the proceeding? All the details should be mentioned. It should be signed by the independent witness and it should be signed by the person where the search is done. Everyone over here, during the search, they went ahead and came to my premises. They went ahead and did the search. They took my son's birth certificate. Is it of any use to them or they should return? They should return. It says document, books and things return after examination or inquiry. If documents, books and things, DBT means what, everyone? Documents, books and things are relied upon, then they will use it for issuing a notice. If they are not relied upon, they will return to me within 30 days. Officer came to my premises and he went ahead and told me, Ramesh, what is behind this door? I told nothing is there. I don't have the keys also. If you deny the access, they are going ahead and telling proper officer has the power to seal. Either he can seal your premises or break open door or almirah, electronic devices, boxes, receptacle in which goods, accounts, documents are suspected to be concealed and the access is denied. If you deny the access, he will break it. Next. Sir, my documents which you are taking and going, no. Sir, please give me photocopy. Baba, always remember, photocopies or extract of the seized document will always be allowed. But if he feels that giving you the details of your supplier, giving you the details of your buyers, you might call them and tell them to run away, then they will not go ahead and give you. Exception is if it is prejudicially going to affect the investigation, they will not give you the detail. Sir, you took my goods and went. Please return my goods. They will return you your goods. Provisionally, they can release the seized goods also upon execution of bond along with bank guarantee. Sir, bank guarantee should be enough to cover the tax, interest and penalty. Bank guarantee should be enough to cover what? Tax, interest and penalty. Sir, I will not give bank guarantee. No problem. Pay the total amount. Or on payment of tax, interest and penalty. Either you give a bank guarantee or you pay the total amount and will provisionally release your goods. Sir, always remember, once they take your goods and go, there is a difference between seizure and confiscation. Seizure means they have just gone ahead and taken the possession. Confiscation means now the ownership of the goods will be transferred to the government. Always remember, once they seize the goods and go, they should start the confiscation proceeding. They should start what, everyone? Confiscation proceeding. And confiscation proceeding, ka show cause notice will be given to you within how much time? 6 months plus 6 month ka extension can be given. If they don't give you confiscation ka notice, they have to return the goods. This point is good, everyone, that whenever they seize your goods and go, always remember, perishable goods, hazardous goods, depreciating goods, storage constraint, if it is there, then they can ask you, see sir, we don't have so much space to keep. If you want, I will give you the goods. You pay me the market price of the goods or the tax, interest, penalty, whichever is higher, I will release the goods. If you don't want to buy, I will sell in the open market. Everyone here, sir, perishable goods, hazardous goods, depreciating goods, or if there is a storage constraint, they will release if the taxable person pays what? Lower of the market price of the goods or things, or the tax, interest and penalty, whichever is higher. Sir, if you fail to pay, then the proper officer may dispose the goods and thing, and the amount realized shall be adjusted towards tax, interest, penalty or any other amount. Whatever amount they have to recover, they will recover by selling your goods. Sir, always remember, whenever the person who is seizing the goods, he will always prepare one mahazar or panchnama. Do you remember? The same thing has been told over here, that seizing officer shall prepare inventory of the seized goods, documents, books and things and get it signed by the person. Everyone over here, section number 68 is your e-way bill ka chapter. We have already understood this, that whenever you are going on the way, see Baba, this is inspection in the premises. One is inspection of goods in transit. Whenever you are going on the way, inspection will happen. Whenever you are going on the way, inspection will happen. Only when the amount which you are carrying is more than 50,000, you should carry a e-way bill. All the documents are fine, no issues, they can let you go. But sir, if any mismatch is there, they will detain and seize the goods. And section number 129 may penalty will be charged. We'll learn in the chapter of penalty. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. 68 is not important. 68 is important, but from e-way bill chapter. We have already learned 68 in e-way bill chapter, that when inspection of conveyance carrying value of goods more than 50,000, you have to produce the documents and devices. All the documents are fine, they will let you go. If any mismatch is there, they will cease. Everyone over here, this is the most important part of this chapter. Remember, when can the officer arrest you? See Baba, arrest and imprisonment, there is a difference. Arrest and imprisonment, there is a difference. What is the difference between arrest and imprisonment? Arrest means they are stopping your free movement so that you don't become Vijay Mallya and run away. Are we clear? When the trial is going on, so that you don't run away, they will catch and keep you. After the trial is over and you have been declared as a person who has gone ahead and done a crime, now they will give you all the jail wala clothes. and then they will put you in jail. That is imprisonment. Are we clear, everyone? So what is the difference between arrest and imprisonment? Arrest means just stopping your free movement. Everyone, please come back. This is very, very important from exam point of view. When can a person be arrested? When can a person be arrested? Everyone over here, power to arrest. If commissioner has reason to believe that you have done these 4 offenses, listen everyone, what are the 4 offenses? Remember this properly and go. Person has committed the offense under section number 132(1), supplying without invoice or bogus invoice. You should call it for your exam, invoice without supply. See, Baba, here in the chart book when I write so that you can remember it quickly. But in your exam, you should write good language. And that good language comes with practice. And that's why I tell all the time, practice, practice and practice. I am telling you again now, people who will practice will 100% pass. 60 mark, you will get it easily. But people who will not practice, 40 to 50 ka range will come. Your friend, if he tells you, no, I got only 40 mark, 42 mark, you ask him, did you practice? He'll say no. Sir, I studied everything. I got only 42 because that person did not practice. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone here, where did I go? Person has committed an offense, which is an offense under section number 132(1) A, B, C, D. What is A, B, C, D? Supply without invoice. Invoice without supply means I'm giving you bogus invoice. You took the credit on the basis of bogus invoice. ITC availed using such invoice or bill, or fraudulently availing ITC without invoice or bill. Number 1, supplied, did not give invoice. Gave invoice, did not supply. Number 3, you took ITC without invoice or on the basis of bogus invoice. Amount collected as tax but not deposited greater than 3 months from due date. If you have collected an amount as tax and you have not deposited to the government what? More than 3 months, then remember, if the amount is more than 2 crore rupees, you will be arrested. If it is amount is more than 2 crore, you will be arrested. Now listen to me very carefully. Or if you do repeatedly the offense, then also any amount. If you do second time, then no 2 crore and all. You can be arrested irrespective of the amount. Now listen to me very carefully. There are 2 types of offenses. One is cognizable and bailable. One is non-cognizable and bailable. What is cognizable and bailable? What is cognizable and non-bailable? What is cognizable and non-bailable? See, one is cognizable and non-bailable offense. One is non-cognizable and bailable. Listen, cognizable means severe offenses. Severe offenses are not bailable. Not bailable means the person who is arresting you, he will not offer you any bail amount. You will be sent to the magistrate within 24 hours, and magistrate will decide whether to give you bail or to send you to jail. Can I go ahead, everyone? Cognizable means what? Severe offenses. And severe offenses ke liye, bail is not given by the arresting officer. You will be sent before the magistrate within hours time. 24 hours. Magistrate will decide whether to give you bail or to send you to jail. The other one is non-cognizable, means non-severe. Non-severe offenses are always bailable. Means the arresting officer will tell you, there is a non-severe offense, you pay 5 lakh rupees, I will release you on bail. Are we clear, everyone? In this case, you are not presented before magistrate and all. You can pay the bail amount and you will be released. But if you don't pay the bail amount, then you will be presented before the magistrate. Everyone over here now, listen. Commissioner may, okay, now listen to me very carefully. These 4 offenses. And if the amount is more than 5 crore, if the amount is more than, okay, see, amount is more than 2 crore. Okay, tell me one thing. Supply without invoice, invoice without supply, ITC on the basis of bogus invoice, tax not paid greater than 3 months. If the amount is more than 2 crore or amount is more than 5 crore, remember one thing, if the amount is more than 5 crore, see, here also you can be arrested. Here, 5 crore is more than 2 crore, Here also you can be arrested. But remember one thing, if the amount is more than 2 crore up to 5 crore, then this is called non-severe offense, non-cognizable and bailable. But if it is more than 5 crore, no, then it will be called as what? Cognizable and non-bailable. Cognizable means it will become a severe offense and you will be not given any bail by the arresting officer. You will be presented before whom? Magistrate. He will decide to give you bail or jail. Is my point clear to all? Can you tell me, I did this 4 offense. Amount is more than 2 crore up to 5 crore. More than 2 crore up to 5 crore. Non-cognizable and bailable. The arresting officer can go ahead and decide the bail amount. But if it is amount is more than 5 crore, cognizable, severe offense, non-bailable, you will be presented before magistrate. Listen. Commissioner may authorize any officer of the central tax to arrest. Who will authorize everyone? Commissioner. Always whenever you have to be arrested, commissioner will go ahead and tell the officer, go and arrest. Next. Cognizable and non-bailable, you will be presented before magistrate within how much time, everyone? 24. Non-cognizable and bailable. Non-cognizable means non-severe. Non-severe is when? 2 crore to 5 crore. Then the AC or DC to decide the bail amount. Means the assistant commissioner or the deputy commissioner, they will become like police officer and they will tell you, give 5 lakh rupees, we will release you. Assistant commissioner or the deputy commissioner shall have the same power as an officer in charge of a police station. All the arrests should be made as per the code of criminal procedure. Everyone over here, I want you guys to remember this properly. These 4 offenses: supply without invoice, invoice without supply, ITC taken on the basis of bogus invoice, tax collected not paid to the government greater than 3 months. If the amount is more than 2 crore up to 5 crore, arrest. More than 5 crore, then also arrest. If it is more than 5 crore, then it is severe offense and non-bailable. You will be presented before magistrate. Magistrate will decide the bail amount. But 2 crore to 5 crore, then non-cognizable and bailable. The AC or DC will decide the bail amount. If you pay the bail, release. If you don't pay the bail, send to jail. Means you will be sent to magistrate who will send you to jail. Basically, magistrate will decide what to do. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Everyone over here. 70. Section number 70 goes ahead and says, power to summon. Power to summon any person to give evidence, things, or in any inquiry. Proper officer has the power. If proper officer wants, proper officer can call any person in a summon. You know what? If you don't go for summon, section number 122(3) says penalty up to 25,000. Section number 122(3) in our offences and penalties chapter say that if you don't go for summon, penalty is up to 25,000 under CGST, up to 25,000 under SGST. Section number 70 के बाद section number 71, access to business premises. Listen, Joint Commissioner went ahead and gave an INS 01 to his another officer to come and inspect. When the officer came to your premises to do inspect, no, you send your dog behind him. You told go run behind him. Baba, if don't do all this thing. Remember, when one officer is coming to your premises, he has access to your business premises. What are the things he has access? If an officer is authorized by the proper officer greater than equal to Joint Commissioner, that officer shall have access to inspect the books of accounts, documents, computer program, computer software, and such other things as he may require and available at such place. When the officer comes to a place, he will have access to all these things for purpose of audit, scrutiny, verification, and check. Supposingly, one person has come for an audit to a premises, chartered accountant, or GST department ka officer has come for an audit. Baba, remember, they will have access for what? All these things. Can I go ahead? Next. Person in charge means whoever is the person in charge of the premises on demand by the proper officer or the audit party or the chartered accountant or cost accountant, you must make available what? Records as prepared and maintained. For an example, one chartered accountant has come for audit. He is asking you this detail. You have to go ahead and provide him. It says records as prepared and maintained, trial balance, audited annual financials, cost audit report, income tax audit report, if any, and other relevant record within how much time? 15 days of demand. They can ask you a small question, write a short note on what everyone? Access to business premises. Now, just imagine, everything was so beautiful in this chapter. They did not ask anything. They asked this thing in the last attempt. Section number 72. Listen. One officer came to your premises to do supposingly search and seizure. You are one big rowdy. You gave one slap. Go. What to do? So, Baba, officers should always take one police officer along with them. So they are going ahead and telling, if the officer feels that he wants the help of other officers, then other officers should help him. Are you guys able to understand? They are telling people, see, don't slap proper officer and all. You'll be sent to jail. Don't do all those things. Okay? I'm telling only for classroom purpose. Okay? For your understanding. Here. Officer to assist proper officer. Always remember, all officer of the police, railway, custom, land revenue collection officer, village officer, SGST or UTGST officer, or any notified class of officer shall assist the proper officer in implementation of this act. Your exam question, who are the officer who should help the proper officer in implementation of the act? Police officer, railway officer, custom officer, land revenue collection officer, village officer, SGST or UTGST officer, or any other notified class of officer should help the proper officer in going ahead and doing the proper implementation of the act. Everyone over here, although this chapter is a C graded chapter, I'll tell you what kind of question they can ask you. Everyone here now, who can order inspection? Remember this point, okay? What are the cases inspection can be done? This left hand side wala point. Sir, what are the principles or requirements during search operation? Sir, in case of perishable goods, what can the officer do? Write a short note on access to business premises. Who are the other officers who have to assist the proper officer? And the most A-graded part, who has the power to, commissioner has the power to arrest. But what are the reason you can be arrested? I feel this is very, very important. Please do one question on this and go. Please do one question on this and go. Don't leave it. I'll do one thing, everyone. I'll close my revision on the chapter of inspection, search, seizure, and arrest. Done.